Hey everyone, welcome back. And today we will be doing another lead code problem 643 maximum average sub array 1. This is an easy one. You are given an integer array nums consisting of n elements and an integer k. Find a contiguous sub array where length is equal to k and has the maximum average value and return this value. Any answer with the calculation error less than 10 raised to power minus 5 will be accepted. So if we have an array like this, we are given k. So let me just write it down here to understand it more clearly. Then we are going to return the maximum sum. First of all, find the maximum sum. Only then we are going to find the maximum average. So the maximum sum is going to be provided by these four elements: 12, minus 5, minus 6 and 50, and these two negatives ones are going to just add up because they are two negatives, and it will be like 11. Their sum will be 11. So if we have it like this, then their sum is going to be 12.7. Average their sum is going to be 11, 12, 34 and 51 basically. And now we have their average 12.75. So k is important. If k was 2, then we would have just returned 50 alongside 3. Yes, alongside 3, because this is just going to return the maximum one. And if we just take the average, it is going to become 26.5 or something, which is, I think, is the maximum between any other subarray having 2k as 2. But we'll be taking the example k as 2 because we cannot find much more subarrays in our nums, because if it is 4, then obviously we are going to say like this is the maximum, and if it is k, then we are going to do some calculations. And for now, first of all, we will making a current variable, and for I in range till the length of k, so taking the first k elements only and adding them up in current. So for nums at I, and then making a maximum which will be current. And now for I in range, so for I in range starting from k till the length of nums, then the current will be added by other ones and nums at I, and remove the last one, so I minus k. And update our maximum will be like current, just the maximum of current and the maxi itself. And after doing that, we can just return the maximum, but by also taking the average, which is in this case is going to be k. And that's it. Type int is not have length k. uh, yes, not length k, but k itself. So that's it. This should work now. Current, yes. Okay. Okay, so what is happening here, if we have this array and suppose k is 2, just for an example, then we are going to take the sum of the first two. So the current will be like 13, and the maximum is obviously current at that point, certain point, then it is going to be 13 itself. Okay, now we have, you can say, a slide here. We just took the sum of first two, then we are going to start with k. So the k is 2, at k at 2 we are going to have 5, and now we will be taking the sum of these two. So the sum of these two is, just let me write it down. So it is going to be like something like this. Subtract it by 1. This is going to just return 11 minus 5 and minus 1, 6, 6 minus 6 and 7. This should have returned a 7, but let me see. Yes, taking the current value and 13, because this is, you can see, let me just write it down because I got confused for a second myself there. So it is just like current plus, okay, so this is our current, this is our nums add 5, which is just minus nums add I, which is minus 5, and I minus k, which is 2 minus 2, which is going to be the first one. And we are going to, in current we are going to have 7. Then we are going to take the maximum. Current is not, you can say, greater than maximum, so will not be updating it and moving the bar again by just going forward in our for loop, including 6 and excluding 12 at this point. So the current is going to be 7, and now we have 6 at I, and I minus k, which is going to return 1. We have this, and now we have minus 18 and 7, so we will be having minus 11 in our current, and this is less than maximum, so will not be updating it. And now we will just move the pointer, not the pointer, the bar, or you can say moving forward in our for loop. And now 50 is our, at I we have 50 and sum is minus 11, so minus 11, 50, and we have minus 5, which is itself is minus, so we'll be just adding it. So it will come like adding 5, adding 5, 55, subtracting 11, it is going to become 44. And now it is greater than maximum, maximum will be updated to 44. And now just move the bar again like this, so we'll be adding 3 and subtracting 6. So let me just remove 44, and on the next iteration we are going to have 3. So let's just add 3 here and subtracting 6, which is itself is negative, so we'll be just adding them at basically. So it is like 47 plus 6 is going to return us 53. And as we can see, the sub array we can find will give us the maximum is going to be 53, which is just 50 plus 3, as like we see, and we can tell things. And now if we take its average by k, which is just going to be 26.5 or something, and that's it. This is how things work, and that's it.